Hello there, Libra and Libra Rising. This is going to be your June 2015 forecast for the month of June. What I'm going to go ahead and do here is take these cards and put them in 2 quarters here, 2 quarters here, 2 quarters here, and 2 quarters here for you. And it's going to be, or 2 cards, sorry, and it's going to be for each quarter of the month, okay? So 2 cards for the first quarter, 2 cards for the second quarter, and so on, all right? And we're going to see what really wants to come around and kind of talk to you about what's going on in terms of this month. Last month was a kind of a doozy for you, so let's see what's going on this month, okay? So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is start cutting these cards, and we're just going to see exactly what wants to come out here. Oh my goodness, okay. There's already seems to be these cards here, and I'm actually going to put this card face up here, and I'm feeling like maybe going with these cards. Wow, and it's pretty much every single card that you would need except for this last card, which is going to come out here pretty well. I'm seeing this card. Look at that little special card that wants to come out here for you guys, okay? Well, the first card obviously here is the Eight of Cups, which means, hey, if you can imagine it, it can come true. I really see in terms of this card is that you guys have been through a lot, and there's time for you to be able to kind of relax now and kind of envision what you really want to come to you for the rest of your month. I'm really seeing here that this is a month for a lot of daydreaming, but this is also a month for a lot of love, a lot of happiness, a lot of funness, a lot of caring for yourself and your loved ones. I really see in terms of this at the start of this month, this first quarter of the month, you really need to focus on really living your dreams, but at the same time, kind of make sure the ones around you are living their dreams too. Have a little bit more fun and just do a lot of things, do a lot of things outside actually. I'm actually getting this, the more you go outside, the better your life will be in terms of this first quarter of the month. That's what I really see. And really honestly, a lot of this month should be spent outside. If you really are feeling down about or upset or something, go outside and experience the sunlight and realize just what is coming towards you via what you're doing, okay? That's what I'm seeing for some reason. And in terms of this night, in terms of this Eight of Cups, Six of Cups, you may see that in terms of this month, maybe the first quarter, but I'm seeing in terms of all of the month, that what you have been envisioning and what you've been wanting to come true may actually start to show up. I really see that. And in terms of this, it really tells me that you're really going to be able to see that what you've really sought after, what you've really looked for, what you've really wanted is now kind of right in front of you. It's now starting to come your way. Or what I'm actually just seeing is that you're going to be able to actually receive some of the stuff that you've been really looking forward to, okay? What you've been envisioning, what you've been imagining. Now the King of Swords is really talking about, this is because of your mental intelligence. It's because of your mental acuity and your mental fortitude, your strength going forward. You have not let down, Libra. And I really see this in terms of you being able to go very far from you just being able to experience this idea that you are in control of the way that you're thinking. You want to go forward, Libra. And this is what it's talking about in terms of the first quarter of the month. You're going to be able to start getting there. You're going to be able to start going forward. You're going to be able to start putting your mind to work to get what you've been wanting. That is what I'm seeing here for you, Libra, and it's a really beautiful thing. The next card here, the High Priestess, talking about this, is talking about a bit of an evolution, a bit of a transformation, a bit of something new. This is talking about your mind, and it's going straight towards the High Priestess here, which means that whatever you started in the first quarter of the month, you're going to start realizing it's coming to you in the second quarter of the month. You are getting smarter. You are realizing more about maybe your dreams is what I'm seeing. Maybe what you're wanting, maybe what you're seeking after. That's what I'm seeing. What you're seeking after. What you're seeking after in terms of the second quarter, it's coming into view, and you're realizing that it's really actually there now, and you're actually able to experience it. That is a beautiful thing, because in terms of this Six of Cups, it's talking about you've been wanting this for a long time. So whatever you've been wanting for a long time, you're starting to get a better idea, a better clear picture, a clear point of view about how to receive it, or if you're already receiving it, what it really is and how it's really benefiting your life, okay? So this is a really important thing, because this is talking about you working really hard, but then you actually starting to kind of experience what you are really working afterwards. Kind of experience luxury, experience the goods, experience what's really needed in your life. Now the Eight of Wands here is really talking a huge amount about this situation is kind of been, it's kind of up in the air. So in terms of this, it's talking about that you really in terms of the second quarter of the month, Libra, You need to be taking more of a view about what's going on all sides. Every single side of the spectrum is what's going on in your life right now. You've got to see it from this side, from that side, from this side, and from that side. And it's kind of like this thing where it's kind of talking about you want to be a bird's eagle eye view on your life in terms of this, because that is the way you're going to get what you want. You do not need to go about it just straight ahead, looking forward at it, you know, experiencing every single moment as in like this thing that's just right there. You need to actually see what's going on overhead, kind of seeing what the clear picture is, the bigger picture, the bigger understanding of what's going on. Because whenever you do that, Libra, you're going to realize just what is ahead of you, what is waiting for you, what is at your feet right now. That is what I'm seeing, especially with these two cards here. It's talking about that whenever you're kind of envisioning this thing, whenever you have this mental acuity to go forward and receive it, and now you're able to actually starting to see it, well, now it's time for you to kind of realize why it's happening, how to go farther, what are the different situations that are showing up to get you there, because this is a very important time, the second quarter of the month for you. And it's really just talking about you needing to kind of put your mind up in the air and look where things are placing. What is going on in your life? How are things progressing? What is happening? Those kind of things. The Fool here is talking about a bit of a journey that you're going to be embarking on. Now, I know last month you kind of had that little bit of a journey, but this is talking about this is the talking about where if there's a big deal that's going on, you are starting it here. And see, this is the funny thing about the Six of Cups here, the third quarter of the month. You've been envisioning it, you've been wanting it, you've been embracing it, and now in terms of the Fool here, it's talking about you being able to finally embark on it. So what I was talking about here, the whole mind, and now you're finally able to start seeing the situations, you're starting to go over here. Well, in terms of the third quarter of the month, Libra, there's many of you that are going to have the chance to be able to really embark on your dream journey, on what you've really wanted, on what you've really been looking forward to, on what you've really been needing in your life, those types of things. That is going to come to you, Libra, in terms of the Six of Cups right here and the Fool. You just need to embrace it and go for it. If you see an opportunity, Libra, in the third quarter of the month to go for your dreams, to pursue your passions, to do the things that you need to do in terms of your life, there you go. The Fool right there is exactly where you need to be. And the Four of Wands, look at that, because celebration is right at your feet, okay? This is talking about if you just go on this journey, if you just start up this venture, this project, this thing of yours, go for it, well, then you've got the Four of Wands here. We're just talking about this beautiful, eye-opening experience, this celebration, these rods that come down, these things that protect you, these wonderful, wonderful moments that will last a lifetime. I really, really see in terms of a lot of you, Libra, this is the time to shine, okay? The Fool right next to the Four of Wands is talking about you really being able to be your own self, but then also experiencing the funness and the lavishness around you. This is a big deal for you, Libra, because in terms of the Six of Cups and the King of Swords here at the beginning of your month, talking about how you've been envisioning and imagining what you've really wanted. You're really looking for it. You're wanting it. You're needing it. Those types of things. Going into the High Priestess and the Eight of Wands, talking about you being able to finally pursue it and starting to actually see what's going on. Well, actually, not just pursue it, but starting to begin to pursue it. Start actually seeing what's going on and actually seeing what is ahead of you and what is right there. I see that is going on. But then here in the third quarter of the month, now you've got a situation where you're finally able to truly embark on this journey. You're going to be truly able to kind of it's going to be up to you. It's going to be in your control, and you're going to realize that. You're going to realize that it is in your control, and you are completely in control of this, okay? The Four of Wands talking about you being able to celebrate now, because where you're headed is nothing but celebration. It's like if this is a work situation or a love situation or any type of situation that I could think of, it's all good. If you could think of an opportunity in terms of the third quarter of the month, go for it, because you're going to be able to get there. It's that kind of that kind of thing to me. It's what's coming up in my brain. If there's an opportunity and you can go up, you can embark on it and you can embrace it, there you go. This is the time to shine, Libra, okay? This next card here, the Knight of Wands, talking about passion being ignited, the flame being relit. you being able to go very, very far based upon all these other happenings in the month. I mean, there's going to be a lot happening for you, Libra, but this is talking about something that you're going to be able to truly embrace and go really, really far with. So understand that in terms of these situations and these opportunities that are showing up in terms of these other quarters of the month, this is the time for you to really, really, really understand that you can go just as far as you want to go, and you can really, truly embrace exactly what you want to embrace, okay? The Knight of Wands is talking about you being able to really get a good footing in what's going on. In every one of these cards, it seems to be that in the first quarter of the month, you're envisioning it. Now you're seeing it. Now you're understanding that it actually is possible, and it's actually coming to you. Now this is talking about you embarking on it, realizing it, going for it, and really truly in understanding that where you're going is a very beautiful one for you. And the Knight of Wands is talking about the flame being ignited, the passion being ignited. And now, so this is right after here. You know, you finally got the celebration. Well, now you're able to finally have this passion that you've always wanted to have going forward in your life. And this next card, the Knight of Swords, completely and totally just backing up the entire reading again, because right here, whenever you've got this King of Swords and the High Priestess, it's kind of like exactly what you've been envisioning is now going forward. 2 nights at the end of your month, which is really talking about something starting, something beginning, something explosive, something absolutely beautiful. And it's going to be something that comes out from all of these other cards, from all of these other quarters of the month, from all these other situations. You're going to realize now it's time to go. Now it's time to start. Now it's time to truly and 100% be my own specific person and go for it, okay? That is what's going on in terms of this month for you. The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords do not lie whenever it says these are cards that want to go far, and they want to go very, very quickly. And in terms of this, maybe something's been stagnant for a while, Libra, for you. Maybe you've been really wanting things to pick up and kind of go through speed. Well, now, Libra, in terms of 2 nights at the end of your reading, this is the time to go very, very far, very, very quickly, okay? This is very, 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 very important for you. Now, that is something that is extremely, extremely important, Libra, because this is something that is very, 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 very it's an important thing for you. It's an important month for you, because whenever you have all these opportunities that are going to show up for you and you have the chances to really go really far with them, you don't want to lose the chances, but at the same time you want to embrace exactly what you want to do and where you want to go, because that's going to create the chances. This is talking about whatever you've been envisioning, whatever you've been thinking, whatever you've been wanting, that creates the chances, Libra. That creates what you're going to experience this month. So what you've got to do, Libra, is just understand that the more you think about it, the more you live it, and the more you realize it, the faster you're going to go, and the more it's going to manifest in your life. That is what I really see for you this month, Libra, and it's beautiful because the Fool and the 4 of Wands here is talking about you finally being able to go on a journey that you really need. You've really been wanting to go on, and you've really been deserving. You need this. And in terms of this, it's talking about you being able to go very, very far with it. And this is anything. And that's what I'm getting in terms of this reading. I'm getting this could be a relationship, this could be a work opportunity, this could be friendships, this could be, you know, loved ones that you need to recollect with. Those types of things that you thought were lost forever are now suddenly in view. Those are things that are happening for you this month, Libra. It is beautiful, it is wonderful, it is gorgeous, it is extreme. Okay? So do not fret. And if you're and if you are feeling, you know, a little bit worried about anything this month, just realize that, you know, you are honest to goodness, you are on the path, girl. And in terms of that, you know, you are able to get exactly where you need to go, okay? So, in terms of this, I think this was a pretty fun reading. I really, really enjoyed this one because it's a very ecstatic, a very fun, and a very going forward reading, and I really like that for you guys this month. I'm Kristen Baddick here, and I also do private readings. They are $50 for a 30-minute Skype session reading, and $75 for a 60-minute Skype session reading. And what I also do is I also do these little YouTube video readings, kind of like this for you, and it's kind of every single. It's 30 it's $35, I think, and it's just the same exact thing, but for your specific situation. What you could do is you could get in contact with me through my website, which is chrisandvatic.com, or my email, which is chrisandvatic@yahoo.com. And it'd be really, really fun to talk to you guys and kind of get to know you guys. I've always loved getting to know all of you guys anyways that have been messaging me. It's really, really neat and cool. And I really, really enjoy doing the private readings for you guys because they're so much fun. But anyways, thank you guys so much for sticking towards this in terms of this Libra reading, and I hope you guys have an amazing month, okay? You guys are, but I really, really cannot wait to see you guys have a great and fantastic month this month, okay? Alrighty, see you guys.